Welcome to the new mind. I love when people say, same shit, different day. It's kind of funny. I always tell them, nothing ever stays the same. Every day is different. How can you even rationalize the fact that same shit, different day? It makes no literal sense. Okay, here's another good one. I'm gonna smoke cigarettes. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I feel like. I won't. Same shit, different day. It makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. How can anything be the same every day? Rationalize that. Every moment is different. Every moment is different. Every single second is different. I think it's stupid. I think it's idiocy. I think people are just mad about the situations they're in. It's funny because I have a tendency that when people come into, 7-Eleven, or when they would come into Dollar General or Quick Check or wherever I worked at with the public, they'll come in and they'll say, "How you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good." And that's the saying. That's the saying. That is the equivalent saying. That's my brain is processed. What's funny is sometimes I'll tell them I lied. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm not good. I'm great. I'm amazing. I am the definition of what a word could not explain. I very rarely say that because I don't want to scare them. But I normally say I'm great. And it's funny because they say, "That's good." And all I can think to myself is, "Motherfucker, you say it's good? I just told you I'm great. It's not good. I'm great." My mother got on here and said, "All I do is ramble when I'm drunk." Ba-doo. I don't think I ramble when I'm on here, even if I'm drinking. I don't think I'd actually be able to say words if I was drinking that much. I always get into a conversation with certain people and I say, "Hey, I'm in fear of blackout drunk." Utter fear. Utter fear of blackout drunk. It's the truth. I hate it. I like drinking. Don't get me wrong. I like, if we really, think about the concept of drinking, why do we drink? Why do we do drugs? Why do we do these things? Why do we And I feel like it's to expand our brain a little bit. But the abuse is the problem. So when I think of my drinking, I like drinking to the point that my brain is expanded, but it's not like overdosed. It's not overloaded. It's not that far gone. I enjoy it. I also don't have a significant other. I also am a deadbeat dad, as they would say. Not because I want to be a deadbeat dad, but because my son is not involved in my life the way I would love him to be. So weird with that situation. Because they want to hold me contemporary to the fact that I do drink and I do drugs. But it's funny because you want to hear the truth. You want to hear the undeniable truth. It kind of scares me. I gotta take a drink before I say this. I have to. Because it's so hurtful. And so wild. And so insane. But it's the truth. You know why I'm scared to be involved with my son's life? Because everybody's already been involved. Because everyone has already been involved. Does that make sense? What do you mean? Because everyone else has been involved. Because everyone wants to tell him what they know. And I tell him what I know. And that frightens me for even me to expel what I know to him. But everybody, for a wink, like they tell him what they know. It frightens me. He's not going to be new. How can he be new? You're telling him something that you've learned from the past. How can he be new? That's what I want to find out. How do I deliver something to him out of the realm of nothingness? Because I need to give him nothingness. And people go, well, you're giving him nothingness. You're not there for him. You give... I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I'm scared. I'm in fear. I'm hurtful. I'm disheartened. I don't know how to express it. And I know that there's at least 10 people that are protesting the fact of what he needs to do. 10 against 1. That's hard odds. It's hard odds. But I'm the deadbeat dad. Because I don't know what I want for my son. Because I sacrifice every single second to find out what life is about, to protest the fact that I need to give it to my son. I will be the death for your birth. Nobody wants to die. Who wants to die? Do you want to die? I don't even want to die. Really. I've already tried to commit suicide. But I don't want to die. Like, I want to learn. I want to grow. I want to become. It's hurtful. And they all want to show them what they've already known. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Because they've already been led down this path. Then I'm not saying that it wasn't okay. Like, I'm happy with who I am. But, alright, let's rationalize it. Am I happy because what I become from what I learned before I actually took the attentive, factual initiative to move forward? I don't know. I think it's both. But I think it's more greater on my regard. I've grown up. I've moved past that bullshit. I've moved into my future without extracting the past. I've let go. I've learned to become who I am. And they look at me like, well, you're an alcoholic. Like, they always have labels. They always have titles. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. I thought to myself, I don't know if my mother has ever lived a day in her life. I don't know. Because A, my mother will never get on the path that I'm on. She'll never try to understand who she really is. She'll never do it. I think she's close. I think she wants to know. But she ain't gonna do it. My dad, that's never. No, that shit ain't never happening. My sister, she's too ignorant. She's too much of a intellectual. Maybe she'll change. I'm so happy that my sister's getting sober. I really do. Through any way. AA, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Hope she finds her. It took me a long fucking time. Through hardship, through pain and suffering, and just running into the dark, and just not knowing where I was gonna fall, and if I would fall deeper. Who cares? It took me through everything to finally find me. I'm so proud of me to have found out what I found out. We are all amazing. And it's sad because we live in a society that wants to say differently. And I don't truly understand it that much. No, I don't understand how you could think that you're less. Like, okay, I have a friend that is really going through some hardship. You know, she's going through divorce. She's going through some shit. But I don't really I don't really truly, in the depths of my soul, feel remorseful for her. Because I know that she can't learn until she can learn. Does that make sense? She can't learn until she can learn. I'm sorry that you're going through hard times. Like, we all go through those. I'm sorry of all the sorrow that you've been through. But if you can't learn to let go, you'll never grow. If you can't learn to fucking put that shit down into the machine and let it shred it up into little pieces, you'll never grow. You'll never understand life. It's hard. I've had to shunt people, push them aside and say, I don't need this. And I was always the type of person that always let everybody into my life. And I'm not saying that everybody can't be in my life. I love everyone. 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 But if I'm gonna grow and become a more productive, positive, emotional person, I can never let you influence my life. I have to walk away. Can't do it no more. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to let you go. I'm not pushing you aside, but you're just not ready to grow. You're not ready to learn. You're not ready to do things that I'm ready to do. I want to be influential. I want to help the youth. I want to help everyone. But if you're not ready to listen and understand, I can't help you. And that hurts. It hurts so fucking bad. I listened to an audiobook of Men are from Mars or Women for Venus or whatever it's called. And it made so much sense. It made so much sense because men always want to try to fix the situation. That's what the book explains. A man always wants, like a true, pure man, wants to fix the situation. He wants to fucking, like, when I think of a man, I think of a carpenter. I think of God. I think of everything. Like, just trying to make everything work. Just put it together. But the complacency was that the fact that if the woman was going through struggles, she just wanted to be heard. It's hard for a man. It is truly hard for a man. Because it's the opposite. A man wants to fix the situation. The woman just wants to relate. She wants you to hear. She wants you to be there. And it's a little odd it's odd for a man to hear that because he's thinking to himself, well, why wouldn't you want to fix it? Opposed to just like, why should I just listen to it? It's so hard. I don't want to say my mother. I don't even want to say my sister. I don't want to say my father. I don't want to say any of them. I know they need to go through everything they go through. I just felt bad. I don't know why I am who I am. I don't know why. I want to know deeper into the depths of my soul who I am. None of them want to do it. None of them want to do that soul searching. I don't know why they don't want to do it. I don't know why. I don't even question it. I don't question it. I hate the fucking fact. Because I think it would help them to understand who they are. It has helped me tremendously. It's a hard path to go through. It is deeply a hard path to go through. You gotta really just barrel down and just you have to just run through fire, step on coal. I mean, you have to fucking die to become something. And it is. But the reason why I say I don't understand why they don't go through is because they're all capable. Truly capable. Truly capable. They've given me so much strength. And I'm like, what do you think this strength was for? This strength was for to run through nothingness. To become something. Not for you, but for me. I had to fucking turn everything inside out. I had to fucking distinguish the fact of I have no idea who I am. And it was like dying. Because I knew I was nothing. I was who you were. And I couldn't imagine me being any different. When I rationalize the fact of who I am, it's hard to distinguish. Because when I think about it, I think about you. I think about the external. I've never really done soul searching. And this is what they say. You need to do soul searching. Because the equivalent truth is that if I look to who I am, I can extract titles. Not even extract titles, but when I think of titles, it's kind of funny. Chris. Okay, let's do this. Chris. It was a title that my mother and my father gave me. Now, I've never asked them, which makes me intuitive to ask them, why don't you call me Chris? Chris. That's my name. Chris. Christopher Reed. But, maybe. Okay. I'm the sun. I am bright. So bright. I'm the sun. I'm Christopher Reed, but I'm the sun. I've turned down to the sun. It's like I'm Christopher Reed because that's the title I was given, but now I am the son of my mother and my father. Son. Now I have a sister. Oh, I have a sister. All these titles that are brought up for no reason. For no reason. We're just making these things up. We're making these fucking things up. I wouldn't say how stupid are we, but how gullible are we? I got sister. Now I got a son. Oh my God. I'm not even a son anymore. I'm a father. That's the different title. I have to play my cards accordingly. For idiots. So funny. We never learned what we should express. I was listening to a Zen lecture today about Zen, Buddhism, the whole nine. 3 hours long. It doesn't even matter what I heard. Zen is the prime example of it doesn't matter what you hear. But it embraces you. It makes you understand. It makes me understand that the titles are false. Totally false. Totally. 100% false. But you can't do that. We are conformed. We are conformed. We need to be something. Okay. Be what you are. Be what you are. Find out. Find out. Find out who you are. The funniest thing is that when I say that, you're not even going to try to actually find out who you are. You're just going to be who you are. Don't give a fuck. Most people don't give a fuck. They don't give a shit. They don't give two flying fucks about what I'm saying. Okay. I'm a bodhisattva. Truly. I know deep down in my heart I'm a bodhisattva. You know what a bodhisattva is? It's someone that dies and comes back. Dies and comes back. Dies and comes back. And dies and comes back. Because he's supposed to be here. Or she. Let me not say it's a male figure type. He or she comes back to tell you guys you're idiots. That's all they tell you. That's all they tell you. You're fucking morons. And when you feel insulted, and you go, I'm not a moron. I'm living my life. And you fuck up, and you fuck up, and you fuck up. I'm not saying I don't fuck up. How can I say I'm a bodhisattva if I fuck up? I don't know. But you fuck up, and you fuck up, and I fuck up, and I come back to say, we need to be better. That's it. What are you here for? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Oh, how can you ask that question, Chris? Oh my God. Like I can't even fathom the fact of what I'm here for. Oh, wait. It seems easy. It seems easy. I'm here for my kids. I have kids. Let me rationalize the fact I have kids. Whoa. Let me rationalize the fact I have a good job. What are you here for? Stop being stupid. You can't even fucking rationalize the fact of who you are, let alone say what you're here for. Ask yourself first, who are you? And then say, what am I here for? You can't, like, it'll take at least 10 years. Probably. For you to fucking figure out who you are. Because you just keep running around. You just keep hooping it. You keep running around in circles. Rationalizing the fact of who you are. And you never ever contemplated the fact that you are everything. Whoa. God forbid. You are everything. That is disturbing. That is just like how can I be everything? Think about it. How could you not be everything? Think about any conversation you've ever gotten to with a friend and they're like telling you about their disturbances in life. Now think about this. Rationalize this. When have you had a friend that has told you about their problems and you couldn't feel like you have been through it? They're you. They're you. Your stranger is you. Everyone is you. So how could you not be everything? It's stupid to not think about that like that. You are everything. You know? And that is brutal to most minds. That is totally brutal. And they go, no way, no way, no way I can be this. No way. Don't take on the responsibility. There's no responsibility to be withheld. It's just this rationalization of understanding that you have no problems. Because your problems are no different than anybody else. Don't be fucking stupid. Like, your problems are no different than anybody else. Like, anybody that expresses a problem to me, I hate to say it, your problem is no different than mine. Like, it might be different, but it's not irrational to the concept that there's a problem. It's an issue that needs to be handled. Or it doesn't. It might be even a fucking stupid thing that is not even a problem. Like, I hate fucking people with problems that are not even problems. It's just like you just don't use your fucking brains. I talk to people all the time. I love being sociable. I love dealing with the public. A lot of people say to me, well, you know, I can't express it to you. You know, I can't explain it. So I don't even want to hear it. You know why I don't want to hear it? Because it doesn't mean anything. Your issue doesn't mean anything. That's the truth. Like, what is it gonna do? If you're holding on to something, you haven't learned to let go. That's it. Simple as that. You haven't learned to let go. Venting. people say, oh, I vent. I vent. I said to somebody one day, venting is weird. Because I'm not against it. I'm not against letting go of your feelings and your emotions and this and that. I'm not against it. But I think about a vent when people say I'm venting. And all I can think to myself is a vent actually expels, like, smoke or whatever it is, and it goes up and it goes out, and it's gone. How are you venting if you're doing it for multiple people? Shouldn't you only vent to the one person? Shouldn't you only vent to the one person? Because once you vent, you're letting it go and it's gone. How are you venting to multiple people? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Makes no sense. I just don't understand it. I don't rationalize it. It doesn't make sense in my brain. How are you venting to one person? Okay. Now let's rationalize the fact that even if you don't vent, you hold on to the feelings and you keep telling people. How is that helping you? How's it helping you? It's not helping you in any way, shape, or form. I deal with a lot of people that have been through so many things in their life. And it hurts. It really fucking hurts my soul. It really hurts. It hurts the stories that I've heard that these people have been through. It really fucking sucks. But they have not learned to let go. They have not learned to let go. Why hold on to yesterday? Why think about tomorrow? All you have is right now. Right now. That's all that matters. That's all that ever matters. Alright. I'm gonna dig deep. Because that's all I do. It's just dig deep. What is yesterday and what is tomorrow? Now. It's forever now. It's forever now. That's what the joke is. That's what the undeniable joke is that I've learned personally. People will be like, oh, you're out of your mind. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's only now. It can only be now. Because guess what? Tomorrow is now. Because when I think about tomorrow, it's now. It's now. It's now. When I think about the past, I'm thinking to myself, wow, that shit sucked. Well, it was great, but it's gone. The future's a little bit more, It's harder, but it's always now. Now. Now, now, it's always the second, it's always a split moment. The contemplation of tomorrow is just the evaluation of thinking that you have control. You've never had control. Ever. And you'll rationalize that in your daily life. You've never had control. Think about that. What can you control? You can't control anything. 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 And it's disturbing. It's like, fuck, man. Can't control shit. But it's liberating. Because you rationalize the fact that you can't control it. It's okay. The craziest, most insane thing that I could ever think is if time doesn't exist. I truly don't believe it does. It doesn't. Like, it couldn't. Only because it's always now. It's always now. The craziest thing that could ever exist. Does that mean that I was born right now? And I'll die right now? Makes you question things. If you're not ready to question things, you're ready to just be dead. Seriously. Like, I mean, let's rationalize the fact that if you're not ready to question things, you're ready to just be dead. Because you don't understand what life is. You're going with emotions, and it's cool. It's okay. You're an idiot. I don't believe in idiocy, but I do, because there's plenty of idiots that just fucking go with the flow and just don't fucking question anything, and they're just fucking part of the cog inside of the machine. Get it? I'm not mad about it. It is what it is. We need you. We need you to be morons. But for the people that actually want to know, question it. Question life. They say I'm an alcoholic, they say I'm a drug addict, and I say, accurate. It makes me ponder. I love it. I love to ponder. I love to die, because I know we're all dying. You don't want to hear that. I love we're all dying. But what are you going to learn? What are you going to learn before you die? It's scary when you think about that. You're all dying. You are all dying. And you never really rationalize the fact of what will I learn before I die? Nobody cares. Not a lot of people care. And I'm just fucking thriving for life. Before I die, because I already know I'm dead. Like, I've already died. That's what the funny thing is to me. I've literally already died. As crazy as it sounds. I've completely died to the concept of life. Because I can grow from it now. I'm hoping you guys will understand what I'm saying. If not, who cares? I don't give fucking two flying fucks. Seriously, I've given you everything. I've given you so much of my soul. And I will. But I'm getting tired. I'm getting fucking tired of putting out the lectures. Putting up my soul for you guys to not respond. Who cares?